They also graded the Amari Cooper one, and I agree a little bit more with this grade, as the chief reason Dallas dumped him for very little was his $20 million a year price tag. And now that looks like a bargain, considering that he's, tied with 5 others as the 10th highest paid wideout in the game. Barely making more than guys like Brandon Cooks, Michael Thomas, who hasn't played in forever, and Kenny Galladay. So they grade that one an A-. Points to Andrew Berry for recognizing that the wide receiver market was going to blow up financially when they traded for him.
Yeah, and real quick on the Deshaun thing too, because you kind of alluded to this. Like, I think that when, like, you kind of brought up the draft picks and whether or not that's going to matter to people down the line. But one's already taken, like, you already, get rid of one. You got the 2 still to come. I just think that you knew what you signed up for. Like, you knew you were trading for a guy that was going to be out for an extended period of time. The Browns kind of knew that going in. So to sit here and say it's a D right now, I think, I get it. Like, there was a lot of baggage that came with it, but it's still so much to sort of still figure out with that. Now, for Amari Cooper, you're 100% right. That was a genius trade. You can say what you want about some of the draft picks and Andrew Berry's tenure. I know this has kind of been called to attention of late, where we've kind of gone down the list and been like, well, is this guy right? Was this a good pick? Cade York, maybe most notably, has come under fire of late. But that trade was a great one in terms of addressing a need, getting a guy in here who you only had to give up a 5th-round draft pick for and a 6th-round swap, I think it was. And I get it. The money maybe was the issue for the Cowboys, but as the old saying goes, one man's trash is another man's treasure. He has been remarkable here, absolutely remarkable. Even with Jacoby Brissett, he was putting up numbers. Now he's got Deshaun Watson over there, and he's still doing some nice things. That trade was worth everything they gave up and then some, and he's worth every penny that the Browns are paying him. I know his cap hit next year is supposed to be similar, so maybe we get another version of a restructure in there to see if they can kind of balance things out a little bit. But I still say, for what he's making and what he's going to give you as a player, and again, assuming Deshaun Watson continues to ascend and get better and progressively get back to the guy he was, he's absolutely worth the money that you're giving him.